Viewer discretion advised. Hey, what's up everybody? Big D here, and I'm about to review the series finale for one of my all-time top 10 favorite TV shows of all time on planet Earth, Sons of Anarchy, Season 7, Episode 13, titled Papa's Goods. This is a spoiler review for the series finale. If you have not seen the episode, go to fx.com/Sons of Anarchy, watch that full episode there, come back. It should take me less than 3 minutes to recap the whole episode, pros to cons, give you my final score. I will be doing a podcast this week going more in depth and talking about whether I hate it more. I'm going to rant about it. I'm going to talk about it. Stuff I can't talk about here, there'll be more longer versions there. So if you want more of my opinion or something, or my take on it in more into detail, it'll be sometime this week. So feel free to subscribe for that, or hit that like button. So basically, Jax is burning papers in the beginning, and there's music, and he's just throwing old papers away and his dad's stuff, and he visits Opie's grave, and it's already emotional there. Super emotional, and he leaves the sun's rings. And he visits Tara's grave, and she also leaves like his wedding ring there. There's a porno going on in the beginning, which is really cool because it's called Fat Ass in My Face, and I love the way Tig said that. So Tadarius, I know that's not his real name, but is the new member of Sons of Anarchy, Sam Crow. And change is good because he's like the first African American to join that league. So Connor shoots, they meet him, and Connor just ends up driving up and shooting because he's obviously mistaken all the time. And there's a chase going on, and Tig sees dolls, and he's like, not the dolls, it's really cool. So Jax tells Chibs about Mayhem, and they kill 2 Irish in order to get Connor to come into the trap. And Jax ends up killing all the other Irish guys to keep Connor alive so he can like do gun trades and everything. He keeps on doing what he's doing. So Jack really wants to leave, so he tells Nero about Gemma, and Jack says goodbye to his kids, Abel and that other kid. He says goodbye to Thomas, Abel and Thomas, Abel and Cain. So he says goodbye to them, and tears the whole time. What's it between Jax and Nero in scenes? It's just the best, really the best. And when he was saying goodbye, it's mind blowing. It's really sad. Jax tells Patterson, which is the lady cop, the truth. Jax meets Mr. Mayhem, and Jax kills Charlie. He ends up going on his own mayhem, man. Police find Gemma and Wayne's body. Jax kills Marks, all Reaper style. He's like just there on the court, in front of the courthouse, and when he goes, he just literally gets out of the blanket and shoots Marks. And what I was thinking was, where are the guards in the courthouse? Why didn't they hear the shots? Why didn't he? Maybe when he met up, maybe there's 6 guards behind him. Maybe there was. He didn't know. So it's just a risk he had to take. But still, logically, he would have got shot because a guard would have heard that, would have came and shot him. Just saying. So, Tig is vice president. Chibs is the new president. It's your charter now, brother. So they shoot Happy's arm in order to make it look like he got away, in case the cops go over there. And he drives away, and a full-on chase goes. And can I just say, this is already the last 5 minutes of the episode, and he's driving away. And Charlie Hunnam and just Jax Taylor himself, he looks free driving that motorcycle, or he looks cleansed. He looks like he's just free will, man. He's just riding, and you can feel he's ready to go. That face, he's just smiling, and he's doing that Jax grin, and his lips are popping out with his beard. He's just doing what he's doing best, man. He's riding free, and plus we never see him without his helmet most of the time. So he's just riding free in his hair, and I counted 14 or 15 cops behind him, and there's a chopper camera view going, like for Kurt Sutter doing his angles, and basically the cops, and he basically kills himself because Michael Chiklis, yes, from last week, and of course from Freak Show, he basically is Papa's Goods. He has that on the side of his truck. And now I would complain, and it has to be said, the way the graphics were in the green screen when he was going like that, when he was about to hit it was pretty bad. I mean, that brought me out of the moment for real. If they could have crashed a dummy into the thing or something, it would have been more realistic, more better, but whatevs. That's it. He kills himself, and then crows at the end. So what did I think about this episode overall? For the series finale, was this worth the 7 years, the 7 months, the 7 hard-working sins? Whatever you want to call it. Just season 7 itself of this episode. Was it worth it? The whole journey we went through. Yeah, pretty much. I'm going to tell you my cons. This episode was slow. Now, I wouldn't say it's boring. Like last week was really boring with just talking and talking. This actually did stuff. They actually weren't just sitting around talking. They actually walked around. They did stuff. So it just was a little bit slow. Like the Connor stuff. If they could have cut the Connor stuff out and they didn't do the Irish shit and they could have done that last week, we would have had such an easier episode, and they could have just gone to, this is the final episode. Breaking Bad, they didn't take no little, They went for it, man. Dexter, I haven't seen the season finale, but I know the way it ended. I saw the last 10 minutes. The ending of Dexter was horrible. Sons of Anarchy did it better. Let's just say that. And I'm sorry, Dexter was they had to end it really bad because the writing was getting horrible. But the Connor stuff and the chase and the music, Falling in Love with You, I like that song, but the chase always looks fake for me. Like it looks like I don't know, the chase just doesn't look. They go too fast with the camera things and all that, where it looks like they're speeding up the tape. So it's just the way they edit it and make it. Now the pros. The action in this episode where Jax just goes on mayhem and starts shooting everyone just on his own mayhem, that's really cool and really great. And he actually killed Charlie, just going up to him and shooting him, and he got the donuts all red in the back. The ending of this episode, I do like the ending. I think it's a suitable ending for Sons, because we do see, his kids going with Nero and them, and they'll probably have a baby, him and Wendy, and they'll probably, do adult stuff and have fun, and hey. And, just all that fun because she's Wendy. And, Juice, I don't know what he'd be doing. He's dead. Other people than that, Chibs and them. I mean, if you're a Chibs fanboy, whatever he does, he does. It's sad. It's emotional. I cried more than 4 or 5 times in this episode. I did not expect to do that. That's amazing. The characters, just the way they left them off with Tig's vice president now, Chibs is president. Everything that we saw, I think it ended well for them. Chucky, all them. Very great. And the deaths itself. Very cool. Overall, I'm going to give the series finale of Sons of Anarchy a B+. I think that it was a good series finale. I really liked it how he introduced Michael Chiklis, because you're thinking, Michael Chiklis, what's he doing on Sons of Anarchy 2 episodes before it ends? If you told me last week that Michael Chiklis was the reason why Jax was going to die, I'd just be laughing. But now that I saw it, you make the connections, and that's genius. I gotta give a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Sons of Anarchy Season 7. Let's give a round of applause real quick. Sons of Anarchy, man. I'm gonna get a poster up back here for sure. Such a awesome show, and such a okay season. But overall, the series finale, the last episode, was very satisfying at the most. If you cut out the Connor stuff, it's actually satisfying. That's why I give it a B+. So, what was your thoughts on it? What was your favorite part of the finale? Tell me down below. And thank you so much for being on this wild journey for me this past 13 weeks. If you guys have been following me that long and checking out each of my reviews, thank you so much. You guys are so amazing, so awesome. Keep up on my channel. I'm going to be doing like 5 or 4 FX shows next year, like Justified, The Americans. Now, that's not official yet that I'm going to be doing it, but I'm going to be trying to. Thanks again so much. Hope all of you enjoy it. And goddamn, today we took our final ride. Except we didn't crash into Papa's goods. We made it back home. But still, for Jax, all in brother, may the spark be with you always. See y'all soon. Goddamn it, Kurt Sutter, you did it better than Dexter.